And we're back. I think the guy just bought my Africa Twin, Tony. Had a good point. If I'm wanting to slim down a bit for racing, I should probably limit how much sugar I drink. And with me horking down these Red Bulls like crazy, not doing myself any favors. Alrighty. Oh really, we got a windy day. I do love these melt connectors. Got these on Amazon all day long. I mean, I don't mind crimp connectors. Crimp connectors have their place and use. But man, this has really revolutionized how much trouble I have on wiring stuff. Oh, come on, wind. Give it a break. I could close the garage and turn on my shop light. But I kind of like working by daylight. There we go. Let you cool a bit. Let you cool your jets. Alright, so which one are we? Alright, so we need a live hot connector. Make sure. Yep. To kind of things start, I've noticed it's a little bit easier to partially secure these connectors on. So one thing you'll notice with these melt connectors is one side's smaller than the other. So if you have two different gauges of wires, you know, pay attention to which one's the smaller side and locate accordingly. Alright, so we got, and I'll find my Molex connector later. The whole battery thing is kind of like the end game of this. Right now we're just laying the foundation, so to speak. We're setting the groundwork. Actually, I'm gonna need 8 of these connectors. So, one thing to bear in mind is that these packs of extra connectors, these red ones are going to be mostly what you use on the motorcycle. So it's an 18-22. It's 18 on one side, 22 on the other. So packs of 50 are about $7, $8. Alright, wind, come on. Let's get done with this. So I go through quite a few of these connectors. I order them in basically cases of 50. Actually, I should use one of the short ones for this. Alright. You know, honestly, that much extra on the wire is going to mess with the solder a bit, so I'm going to trim a bit of that off. Ideally, you want to have about 1/8 of an inch, not a 1/4 inch. Ideally, you also don't want to do this in a high wind, apparently. You know, it's been calm all day until I start needing to actually put wires together. Okay. Listen, it's calm all day until you got to put wires together. When you need the wind to be calm, it's like, nah, we're gonna go ahead and go nuts. Let's get nuts. Want to see nuts? Let's get nuts. I'll let you kind of chill there for a minute. These black connectors. Now the trick is, I don't remember what's left and right on the turn signal connectors on this. So really, you feed the negatives both into this double connector, and then each one of these is a separate blinker. So just kind of troubleshoot it and attach it the way you need to attach it. All right. Dang it. Lost track of which one I was working on. Alright. Oh goodness, no. Okay, I'm gonna need to make the gap with I screwed that up a smidge. That's right, I should be able to still make the solder work. Oh yeah, we're looking good there. Okay. And the way I'm going to differentiate these is I'm going to hang them over the side they correspond to. And once I get these wired, I'll put my fender back together. Get another 4 out. Now I have used these yellow connectors and blue connectors on the car before. I need to get this thing finished. I'm just having so much trouble fixing that wiring fault in that. Every time I repair it, like a week later, it just fails again. I really don't want to buy another wiring harness for it because not easy to come by. Especially for that particular model. Ooh, give me some hot finger there. Yeah, I should have left a little more lead on it. Okay, that's nice and attached. Alright, wind, give it a break. By the way, I don't recommend doing this with the butane lighter. It will run too hot and you'll just melt through all of your connectors. Don't ask me how I know, because kind of annoying, huh? annoying scenario when you just melt through all of your connectors. Alrighty. Woo! Getting a little warm. Alrighty. One more. Well, 2 more points. One more. Why? Then we cinch all this up and start worrying about how we're going to finish and secure it. I could cinch all this up now, but... Alrighty. Eek. Alright, wind. Go to rest. You're making me burn myself. Oh, you're not making me burn myself. I'm making me burn myself. I could just close the door, but I'm being hard-headed. Yeah, I like the fresh air. Since I didn't get to go riding this weekend, I hurt my shoulder at work, so I was a little bit afraid also to go out and do a riding event. Of course, it didn't take any time off to heal, but, you know, kind of solved itself. Tell you what, a bad rotator cuff definitely comes back to haunt you later in life. You never appreciate this stuff when you blow it out in your teens, but man, when you hit your near 40s, whew. I always thought that folks were always embellishing about their aches and pains when I was a kid, but I learned that wasn't the case. I was like, man, these people don't, there's no way they ache and hurt this much. Believe me, I'm eating my words. I am so sorry, aunts and uncles, whenever I didn't listen to you guys about it. Or even mom and dad. Believe me, that feeling of invincibility has definitely left the building. Kind of a different feeling when you get on a bike thinking to yourself, you know, I need to make sure that I don't hurt myself so I can go to work Monday. Instead of, man, if I hurt myself, I get to take a bunch of time off of school. Totally different thought process. So anyone that's under the age of 20 and watching this, which I highly doubt because, you know, watching a middle-aged guy wrench on stuff, I guess, probably isn't that much fun. But if you are watching, believe me, the feeling of invincibility, it fades. Yeah, you wake up in like your 30s and you feel ripped off. Like, what the heck, man? No one told me about all this. Oh, you were warned about it. You just didn't realize it was a warning at the time. You just thought people were complaining. Mrs. and the pupper should be awake soon. Oh, she's going to be sad to see that Africa Twin gone. She loved that bike. She felt it was one of the safest bikes I ever owned, which technically it was one of the safest bikes I ever owned. DCT, traction control, interlock brakes. Maybe later in life when I decide that I've retired from dirt riding and want to do just mostly highway, I'll get something else like that. But I don't know, the most of my riding being in the dirt, I just wasn't using it very much anymore. Alrighty. So, without further gilding the lily, fasten these bullet connectors into the double speed connector. And I can tell you from experience, these don't fit the spade connector very well. So you'll probably need to attach them the hard way. Okay, so we're going to try left side to pink, right side to light blue. Let's give that a shot. Nothing whatsoever. Okay, maybe those are the wrong connectors. Maybe that's the connector for the it's connector for the brake switch. Let's try this. Okay, well that's constantly on, so definitely have power to it. Okay, funny guy. So that's a constantly on connection. So that's probably for the brake switch. And these should be for the turn signals. Is it seriously raining outside? Well, that's surprising. Alright. The negatives are fastened in. There's nowhere else to plug these things in at. I know what's wrong. I know exactly what's wrong. Oh goodness. No wonder these aren't going to work. Ha ha. Oh, where did I put you, blinker relay? Rule number 1, get your flasher relay in. flasher relay. This won't work at all without the flasher relay. No! Kicked over my washing water. Go forth, spare deals. All right. All right, so I've got them reversed. All right. Beautimus. See? We've got blinkers. Now pull these bad boys taut. I could probably stand to lose a little bit of this blinker wire, but could also probably stand to wire it underneath the frame. Uh-oh, the missus and the doggos are awake. I hear them. We'll cut the camera here for a little bit so you guys don't get serenaded by the dulcet tones of a multitude of Yorkie barks.